What's in the toy box today, folks? Let's take a look. Uh-oh, the toy box is still full. Is that a Master Chief? It is. There's all kind of stuff on here. Where are we going to settle? What are we going to settle on? I'm hovering towards this WWE Wrestlemania series build to Paul Ellering. Next on Tales from Collector's Paradise featuring Big Stevie Pump. Tales from Collector's Paradise, hosted by yours truly, Big Stevie Pump. Hey guys, Big Stevie Pump here, and thank you for joining me today on Tales from Collector's Paradise. Man, we got a cool show for you today, guys. And you may notice I'm wearing my DX shirt, and that's because we got a couple of members of DX that we're going to feature today. Chyna and Shawn Michaels, you know, HBK, in the Build of Paul Ellering series here. You can see that there. So anyway, pretty cool. And, you know, I'm going to show the packages up close in a minute on these. But, you know, we also got, let's not leave these out. Let's go ahead and show Goldberg and Edge there. So we got these coming up here, man. We're going to get these open. We're going to check them out. So that's going to be pretty cool. But once again, guys, I appreciate you joining me, like I said, and I appreciate all the likes and the comments and the subscriptions that you guys have been doing, man. And, you know, check me out on Instagram. Over 1,200 followers on Instagram, man. A lot of cool stuff going on over there. Of course, we got the Facebook page, you know, rememberbeacollectibles.com, which, you know, also don't forget to check out the website. That's the website, the Facebook page, Remember Be Collectibles. So don't forget to check that out. They, you know, Remember Be Collectibles has also got an Instagram page. We're on Twitter. We're trying to get everywhere, folks. We're building this brand, you know, right here in BSPN Studios. We're trying to get all this stuff going, guys. So I appreciate you joining me. And you know what? We got a big show today, so let's just go ahead and get into it. But real quick, hashtag Pump Squad and hashtag Just Keep Grinding. All right, and here's a look at the four figures here in the package. There's Chyna, Shawn Michaels, Goldberg, and Edge. All right, hang tight. I'm going to pause it so you can see the back of the packages. So here's the back of the packaging. Chyna, Shawn Michaels, and Goldberg. Man, that glare, I'm trying to stop that glare. And Edge. And then if you'll notice here, we'll just zoom in on Edge real quick. It shows what body part they come with, but this is the Build of Paul Ellering series. So then he comes with that little buddy guy. Anyway, so that's the backs of them. So let's just show the sides real quick. There's a look at this side of the packaging, and I'll flip them around so you can see the last side. And there's the other side of the packaging. All right, so we're going to get these open here in just a minute. Hey, and real quick, guys, you know what? You know what you got to do sometimes. You know, you got to go ahead and pull out your trusty Buck 382-1, and you got to go ahead and use that to cut this Goldberg open. We're going to cut the tape there, and that looks like it. One piece of tape to just cut it right open and go ahead and get Goldberg right out of the package. And the cool thing about this Goldberg is he comes with the blue belt, and that's the first time that that's been done. So anyway, there you go. So that's Goldberg open. You know what? Actually, let's just really just go ahead and get this buck going, man. Let's just go ahead and we're going to open them all like that so you can kind of see the accessories here. So go ahead and pull out Edge. And so there's Edge, and you can see he actually comes with the older Paul Ellering head and the body, and of course the bat, an extra set of hands. So we're going to, you know, I'm going to get them out and actually show them here real close. We'll go ahead, boom. But man, you're just getting all kind of Buck 382-1 action, folks. You just never know what you're going to see here. And of course, Shawn Michaels comes with the legs, and you see he comes with the hands there, and he's got the leather, you know, the jacket on him. It's a plastic, you know, looking leather jacket. But anyway, pretty cool. And I like HBK. Maybe that'll be the one. Who knows? Let's go ahead. Last time, folks. Sorry, this is going to be the last time you see the Buck 382-1 today, man. Unless it just accidentally slides into a shot somewhere. But, you know, Well, check it out here. Chyna, man, she comes with all kind of goods. So she comes with the women's belt. She comes with Rocco. I think, I don't know if I called him Buddy earlier. I just said, oh, they come with a buddy. But anyway, his name is Rocco. So if I didn't say that earlier, that's his name, Rocco. Of course, comes with the arms. Let's show the arms. And then Chyna, and she comes with her own set of hands. So she actually comes with quite a bit of accessories. So anyway, we'll pause the video real quick, and I'm going to pull these out and get them out, and I'm going to show them up close. So hang tight. Well, let me tell you something, brother. I've been hanging and banging with the guys at RememberABiaCollectibles.com. That's right, Big Stevie Pump and Cousin Davey. And they're telling me they got all the wrestling figures coming in stock. That's right, just like this WWE Mattel Ultimate NWO Hollywood Hulk Hogan. That's what it looks like loose right there, folks. You can get them right now at RememberABiaCollectibles.com, brother. What else can you get? Check it out, check it out, check it out. Wrestlemania series, Bill to Paul Ellering. We got Edge. We got Shawn Michaels. We got Chyna. And we got Goldberg in stock right now at RememberABiaCollectibles.com. What you gonna do, brother, when Hulkamania and RememberABiaCollectibles.com runs wild on you? Ooh. All right, guys, and we're back. So real quick, let's go ahead. We'll start with Edge here. So, Edge, you know what? I like this Edge figure. I like his pants. It's kind of hard to tell with the camera, but they're actually a dark gray and black camo. Let's see if we can spin this light a little bit. There we go. Shed a little light on the subject, Big Stevie Pump. Of course, you do that with the packages. It gets the glare anyway. So you can see kind of the camo look here. Now, like I said, I actually dig this Edge. And even the extra hands he comes with is pretty cool. I don't dig the bat. And, of course, mine was bent out of the package. And I've tried to kind of bend it back. And maybe over the course of time, if I keep working with it, I can. But not a big fan of that. I don't mind the face sculpt. I think they did an okay job with that. Of course, this is a vinylish, rubber jacket. It's not, not cloth or leather or whatever. But it does have the rated R logo there on the back. And of course it says Edge here. You can't quite completely see it because it's kind of folded over, which is fine. I mean, it's supposed to look like that. But, just imagine what they did if they would just do, some cloth, man, some leather. Just imagine, it'd be crazy. If a company the size of Mattel actually did cloth accessories, man, could you imagine what that would do to them? I mean, they have just gotten cheaper and cheaper and cheaper on these figures, truthfully. We're going to go ahead and show Goldberg. Now, Goldberg is fine, and he comes with the blue title. This is the first time this blue belt has ever been done, the SmackDown belt. So that's going to be one reason that people's going to want this Goldberg. So, and the fact that it is Goldberg. And, of course, it's older Goldberg. There you go. You can kind of see him there. And, obviously, you got the torso bend. I didn't really show all the articulation with Edge. And, he's got this tattoo on the inside of his arm there. And then on the outside of his arm over there. Yeah. Of course, the elbow bend, the hand swivel, the head swivel, And then, of course, the waist swivel. And then you got the upper thigh swivel. You got the double jointed knees. You got the ankle swivel. And then you got the ankle tilt, where this kind of tilts up and down. And it doesn't have a lot of play, but it's got some play. Anyway, there you go. You see the articulation there with Goldberg. So, and then on the back, of course, his logo here on the back of his tights. And this is, like with the little white trim going around. And they've done a couple of other Goldbergs. And actually, since I got them kind of handy, let's check this one out. So they did this Goldberg. They love putting belts with Goldberg, man. So when they did this Goldberg right here, he's got the WCW belt. So that's obviously, excuse me, how he looked back in the day with WCW. Let's see, I'm not even looking at the camera. There we go. So you can see there, so the difference there in their face. Let's get their arms down so you can actually see the face mold. So you can see there. And then let's go ahead and grab one more. Whoop. Here's another Goldberg. So this is another version. This is the one that come with the ring. So truthfully, Set that down for a minute. Move his arm down. So let's see what we got here. So pretty close. The shading on the beard is a little different, but this is the one that come with the ring. So, I mean, other than the shading, I mean, it's got the same tattoos on the arm. It has the same tattoo on the inside of his arm on both of these figures. You can see. And then the trunks are identical. So, like, really, these are, well, okay, they're not quite identical. The logo on the back is slightly different as to where this is hollow inside. It's got outlines, and this is completely solid all the way through. So, I mean, you know, a lot of people were angry that they put that Goldberg out with the ring and, you know, didn't ever, you know, offer it. Well, they finally did. So I'm going to leave him down there for now, those other Goldbergs. So there, once again, there's Goldberg. And like I said, he does come with the blue title, which people's going to want for that reason. I mean, they're going to want him for Goldberg, and because they, you know, this is the one almost identical to the one that come with the $100 ring. But, you know, so they finally did release him. So that's pretty cool. Now, let's go ahead and we're going to show Chyna now. So Chyna, I actually like this figure pretty good. I mean, I think they did a pretty good job of capturing her likeness. And I was looking over there. I'm going to grab the other one in just a minute. The woman's title she comes with, you know. And, of course, you know, the female figures, they're not called divas anymore, you know, the women wrestlers. You can see the articulation. And I do like the way on most of the female wrestlers, the torso bend is right there, like under the bikini or whatever. That's, you know, where they always put it, but that's pretty convenient. But look at how tight her belly is there on Chyna. Let's open the air conditioning vent. It makes a weird noise, but I close it when I'm opening the figures. There's actually an air conditioning vent right here by where I open figures. And I close it so I don't lose any of the accessories. I mean, my biggest fear is that one of the accessories is going to go down the air conditioning vent. That's like one of my biggest fears in life, folks. Not snakes, not spiders. It's my accessories going down an air conditioning vent. I mean, that's just the world that Big Stevie Pump lives in. Now, real quick, let's go ahead and pull out the other Chyna. So these are the two Chynas that Mattel has done. Yeah, and I was trying to see, and it looks like, I mean, other than the boots, you know, this is, well, I don't know, this is not identical because this belt's actually, you know, three-dimensional. I was trying to determine if, and of course the hair is different. You know, this one they got the straight hair, and this one it's like the curly, you know, the curly hair. So, I mean, but once again, you know, same torso bend. I mean, these figures are pretty similar. You know, I feel like, it's tough to say, but yeah, I feel like the arms and the upper body is pretty much identical. The heads are obviously different. I feel like this is painted on. Now, granted, she's got the boots, and I really love this boots. But yeah, anyway, this is about this Chyna, so we're going to put this other Chyna back up over here. But, check it out, folks. Listen, real quick. This is important. When was the last time that you got to see the 8th wonder of the world and the 9th wonder of the world in the same place at the same time? Probably never, folks. But look at the size difference between the 8th wonder in the world of the world and the 9th wonder of the world. Andre and Chyna. Guys, Big Stevie Pump's just ridiculous sometimes, you know that. But I had that Andre handy, and I showed him the other day. I had Chyna handy. This one's dropping the belt. You know, Big Stevie Pump has got a room full of figures, guys, and you just never know what he's going to pull out. Now, so we got 2 more figures left. We're going to go ahead and show the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. So, man, I really dig this Shawn Michaels, okay? But, I mean, you got the sunglasses. I absolutely love the two-toned hair. Like, if you can see how it's kind of darker and it fades into the blonder tips. The jacket, I like the way that these, they made these soft enough to where they move. But once again, this is like a hard plastic accessory. It's not, that soft. So the downside is you can't really move his arms. I mean, they're just pretty much stuck in that form. And it's just like, come on, Mattel. Mattel, shame on you. Please just start doing cloth accessories, every once in a while you do it. But like 9 times out of 10, you don't. And I just don't get it. It can't possibly cost that much more. I mean, you know, it just can't. Charge me an extra buck. If it's going to take an extra $1 for me to get a better outfit, you know, that's cloth. I mean, and he's pretty loose there. And some of these, Mattel's been experiencing some real quality issues. And let me show you another irritant. Another shame on you, Mattel. They mold these in black and then paint the skin tones over it. Or, you know, so it's like, it just doesn't look quite like the same color. You know, it's just, you can tell that it's black and painted over in skin tone. It's just weird. It's just weird. So anyway, you know, like I said, I mean, I love these figures, and Mattel's had the line since 2010, and we're in 2021. But I mean, Shawn Michaels, man, and now that's cool. You know, they've got those markings there. Let's see if the camera can pick it up. So that's pretty cool. You know, but anyway, I really like this Shawn Michaels. I mean, it's a good figure. I mean, you know, I feel like the thing is that you got the chest hair. Let's show that. You can see the chest hair there. And actually, you know what? This is the one that's probably going to be Big Stevie Pump's go-to. What do we do, guys? We do that one right there? I don't know. You never know what Big Stevie Pump's going to do. Well, you know what? It just so happens that we got the ultimate Shawn Michaels that's, you know, been, you know, winning all the trophies, still in all the trophies, you know, still in all the belts. You see he's got the belt. That right there, folks, is the Collector's Paradise belt. You know, the Collector's Paradise Arena Championship belt. It belongs to Hulk Hogan. Well, Shawn Michaels says possession's 9/10 of the law, and he's got the belt. So he says the belt belongs to him. But you can see the difference there between an ultimate figure and an elite figure. And, you know, I got these little trophies there. Let's try to move him down a little bit. Sorry. I had him on display. I wasn't even sure I was going to grab him. I just decided that I was going to grab him there. So anyway, you know, once again, now see, this is a cloth leather accessory, and then this is not. I mean, I don't get it, Mattel. I mean, I don't know. It's like the aesthetic of it, the way it looks, it definitely doesn't look bad, but I just think it could look better. And I mean, and you could make it where he can move his arms. I mean, and you could make it where you don't just mold this in black and paint over it with skin tones. I mean, those are just, I don't know. You know, I don't know. Bill McKenna, are you watching? I don't know. You probably aren't. But, you know, you need to. Or, I mean, y'all need to do some quality control, man. Some QC. I mean, like, I got 2 left hands with my Beth Phoenix. My Viscera had 2 left hands. It's just like, and a lot of people online are complaining about this. I mean, this is happening to a lot of people, not just Big Stevie Pump. I mean, Mattel, y'all are slipping. You need to pick up your game because, man, these Jazzwares figures, now wait a minute here. Pentagon Jr., we're going to go ahead and pull Pentagon out. Now, these are obviously similar paint schemes. This Pentagon Jr. right now says he's Action Figure of the Year. The Hogan, man, you know, let's go ahead and grab Hogan. He's close by. Let's go ahead and get Hogan here. Okay, boom. So right now, you got Hogan, you got Pentagon, and you got Shawn Michaels. Now, I like all of these figures. These potentially are, to me, the top 3 figures of the year. Now, right now, it's tough to say. There's the Hogan. There's the Pentagon. I mean, just how sick is that, man? How sick is Pentagon? Way sick. And then you got Shawn Michaels. Let's get Pentagon out of the way. Shawn Michaels. So, guys, I mean, I'm just pulling out all the stops today. You just never know what you're going to see. But we got one more little piece of business we need to take care of. Let me just pause it real quick and put all these figures up, and I'll be right back for one more thing. I told you there was a Build-A-Figure, right? Oh, yeah. We're gonna build that. All right, real quick. We're going to start with Rocco. So here's Rocco. And, you know, it's like my irritant with Rocco. His head turns. You get 1 point of articulation with Rocco. That's it, folks. His head turns. He's permanently in this sitting down position. You know, his legs are kind of, you know, pretty soft rubber. Same with his arms or whatever. Now, he's like a little ventriloquist dummy. So he's actually got a spot where you can, put Paul Ellering's hand in there. So we're going to do that. And this was a gimmick, man, like in the, I'm trying to remember, it was like when the Road Warriors were around. I feel like it's before L.O.D. 2000, but in the late 90s or whatever, the Road Warriors, L.O.D., the Legion of Doom, oh, what a rush, came to the WWF, and Paul Ellering came with them. And then at some point, they just did this little stupid Rocco gimmick. I mean, WWE, WWF, World Wrestling Federation, and now it's, World Wrestling Entertainment. I mean, they've lost a lot of the wrestling along the way, and that's a whole nother argument for a whole nother day. But, it is what it is. It's just like, WWE, I feel like here lately, they have been trying to step up their game, and obviously I'm a big fan, guys, and WWE's been the biggest game in town, my whole life, pretty much. I mean, I was definitely more of a WCW, NWA guy, NWA and then WCW. That's what I really like. That's wrestling. That's wrestling. So I was a big fan of wrestling. So, I mean, WWE, WWF, whatever, definitely, brought wrestling into, nationwide, worldwide, and just really did, bring it up when they did Wrestlemania in 85 and stuff. And, of course, Starrcade was the first pay-per-view in 83 from the NWA. So it's like WWF just took Starrcade's idea and just maximized it by bringing in, like, Liberace and Muhammad Ali and all this stuff, Mr. Key and some of this stuff. So anyway, all right, guys, sorry, Big Stevie Pump gets distracted sometimes. So real quick, I wanted to show you about assembling this. So it comes with the legs. It's not really that hard to do. It comes with the body. And, of course, they make that jacket, pretty extra long. So we'll go ahead and we'll snap it on here. I just thought I'd show you how to do it, how to build it. All right, so you got that snapped in. And then you got the arms. Once again, snaps in. We'll snap the other one in. There we go. You heard that snap on that one. And then he comes with two heads. So you can choose to go with old head. Well, excuse me. This is young head Paul Ellering when he was younger. And then this is old head Paul Ellering, how he looks now. So in my federation, we're going to go with young head Paul Ellering because he's probably going to be standing with the Road Warriors now. But it is cool that they give you the option for both. And that doesn't really turn that good once it's on there. Okay, I guess it does all right. It's just pretty stiff, probably because I just put it on there. So now you can see Paul Ellering in the suit. Okay, so pretty cool. And then, like I said, he comes with this little Rocco guy. So you can actually, which is, like I said, it's pretty cool that you can just pop his hand on there and, then he can hold Rocco, as just ridiculous and stupid as that is, as it was in the 90s and as it is right now. I mean, it is definitely cool that they did that they made him come with a Rocco. I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess, if you're into that sort of thing. I mean, it was a dumb gimmick, but it's cool that they're giving you this little toy just because it was a thing. And the fact that they're in it and he doesn't actually hold it worth a crap. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that right now. I'm going to go ahead and give you the Big Stevie Pump guarantee that he doesn't hold it worth a crap. So, Rocco's Rocco. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen to Rocco. I mean, obviously I'm going to keep him and stuff, but this Paul Ellering's pretty cool, man. I like having the younger Paul Ellering, because I'll probably, like I said, will stand him with my Road Warriors. Oh, it just so happens that we've got a set of Road Warriors. Man, we're getting all kinds of guest appearances today, guys. Check it out, man. Hawk and Animal. Man, we're losing so many legends. I mean, Hawk died, quite some time ago. I mean, over a decade ago. Animal just died recently. But there you've got them, guys. The Legion of Doom. And this is how they looked when they were in the NWA. And this is one of the early WWE Legends lines that come out this year. No, not this year, guys. Many years ago, like 10 years ago, this is one of the first ones that come out. One of the first series. Anyway, there you got Paul Ellering with the Legion of Doom, man. The guest stars that's on today's show, guys, is just off the charts. They just keep coming out, man. You just never know who's going to keep showing up. But they just keep coming, folks. They just keep coming. All right, we're going to pause it, and we're going to just get one pan over of them with all their accessories. So hang tight, guys. All right, and we're going to get a look at him. And real quick, Pentagon, he wants to make sure that everybody knows he's on top of the situation right now. So you got Chyna with the belt, and there you see a couple extra hands. And you got Shawn Michaels, HBK, with a couple extra hands. And there, I don't know how easily you can see that when I'm talking about I'm just painting over it. But anyway, Goldberg with the blue belt, and then a couple of extra hands. And then Edge. And he actually comes with these pretty cool hands, So, and then you got Paul Ellering with Rocco, Succo there. And then you've got the older Paul Ellering head. So there's a look at all of them, loose with their accessories. Hang tight, guys, for one final thought. All right, guys, I appreciate you joining me today. Thank you once again for tuning in. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed seeing, this WrestleMania special series with the Build a Paul Ellering wave and Rocco or Succo, whatever you want to call him. But anyway, guys, it was awesome that we seen the 8th wonder of the world. We seen the 9th wonder of the world. We seen, a couple of Chynas. We seen the Road Warriors. The L.O.D. showed up, Hawk and Animal. We saw a couple of Shawn Michaels. The ultimate Shawn Michaels showed up, with the stolen belt and the trophies and everything. Guys, in BSPN studios, you literally never know what you're going to see, but I can tell you that it's going to be crazy. Whatever your version of crazy is. Big Stevie Pump is crazy. Every time you tune in to Tales from Collector's Paradise or any BSPN Studios production, you're going to see crazy because you're looking at this guy right here. And I'm going to go ahead and give you the Big Stevie Pump guarantee on that. Seriously, guys, thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a lot of fun. We got the positive messages. We got the food reviews. Jamie, I promise, I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get some food reviews out. We're going to have some soon. Oh, guys, a very special project that I'm working on later this month. I'm going to go ahead and drop some knowledge on you right now. But March 30th is the actual official 1-year anniversary of when I started my YouTube channel. And I've got a very special project planned on March 30th. So in the days following that, I'm going to have a very special video that I'm going to get out. There'll be more details to come, but it's going to be awesome. It's going to be cool. I got some really cool stuff planned, guys. 2021, we got a lot of stuff planned. Keep sticking with me. We're getting all this going, guys. Hashtag Pump Squad. Hashtag Just Keep Grinding. Once again, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to check out RememberMeCollectibles.com. Don't forget to check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. Hey, Big Stevie Pump out! Bam! Tales from Collector's Paradise, hosted by yours truly, Big Stevie Pump. The reason that it's irritating is because when Mattel first started, now look, this is an entire cloth, or leatherish, pleatherish, whatever, fake leather, but, fishnet, sequins, type, but actually it looks like it. It is fishnet. Fishnet, leatherish cloth. Now this head sculpt is much better, I think. I like it better, but obviously these are from, 2 different era Shawn Michaels, but it's just like, leather chaps. Mattel, what happened? What happened? You were doing so well, and then, you cheapened out. That's what you did, Mattel. That's what you did.